Hey everybody, I just want to do a quick video. I just got this iPhone 5, and I know it's been a while since it came out, so there's probably plenty of videos on YouTube about this, but I figured I'd do my own. What the heck. So I've already opened this, but I figured I'd put it in the box for you guys. So when you first open it up, obviously you get the iPhone. Just take this out. And you get just your, your typical stickers and your info and tips and all that stuff in there. So it's all that. And then you also get a little wall adapter, USB to wall. That way you can charge your iPhone. And what's also pretty cool about this is the new headphones. The speaker is actually on the side, so it goes a lot more into your eardrum or whatever, so you hear it a lot better. But it's supposed to be better. I haven't really tried them out yet, but of course you got your volume switch, so that's kind of cool. And also you get a little cord here. You get the lightning. I think they call it the lightning adapter or something. Lightning connector, I think is what they call it. And what's cool about this is it's actually reversible. So I'll show you in a minute, but you can plug it in either way. But so you get that, just basically. So that's basically what's in the box. As far as the phone, a few of the major things that's different is, one thing is lighter. It's got a different back. It's got like this aluminum back, which is really cool. It gets a really nice feel. You don't get all those fingerprints. So I really like that about it. It's also taller. It's got a bigger screen, which is a really nice thing. I know a lot of people have been, looking forward to that. The other big thing they have about this is the 4G LTE network, because iPhones have been using 3G ever since it came out, and they finally got the 4G working with this, which is a really cool feature. And I haven't actually tried this. I just got this, so I haven't really tried anything out yet, but I hear that it's supposed to be like twice as fast as most Wi-Fi networks, which that's pretty incredible. So, but overall, it feels the same as the iPhone. Like the width hasn't changed at all. From here to here, it hasn't changed. What's changed is the height. So, it adds enough where it really gives it a good feel, and it gives an extra row of icons. But it doesn't feel awkward. It just you can use it really easily still. So it has a 4-inch screen with a 16:9 aspect ratio. So it's larger. It's it's not as big as some competing Android phones, but some of you may not like huge phones like that. I think this is really good size especially it's a step up from the old 3-inch screens that they used to have, or 3 point whatever they had. Now, one thing you're going to get, though, is on photos. Okay, so take this for instance. I took this on an iPhone 4S, but it's the same on this phone. So you're going to get some black pillars on the side. It's not going to fill the screen completely, but, not a big deal. And also on some apps, you're going to get that same thing. I noticed on YouTube, which I found that was a little weird. Since YouTube, is a pretty big app, they haven't updated that yet, so you get the black rows on top. Some apps, however, like Pandora, it has takes advantage of the full screen. So, but that's just a matter of time. I mean, I think pretty much all apps will come out with that in the near future. It's a lot lighter. I mean, this thing is just super light. That's one thing I've noticed with this. It's really light. Even though it's taller, it's lighter. Now the battery. Again, I haven't had this long enough to really test out the battery, but what I've researched and found out is that basically the battery is a little bit better, but not by a whole lot. But you do have to consider that this is powering a larger screen, and it's running off 4G LTE. So, when you're considering that, even at that, the battery still lasts a little longer. So that's a pretty big improvement. Now, as far as the camera they did improve the back camera a little bit. It's still an 8 megapixel, but they put a new lens and they had some newer technology that they put into this camera to make it more clear and that kind of thing. But it's the same megapixel. But the biggest difference is this front-facing camera. They increased this front case facing camera to HD video 720p HD. So that's a really cool thing that they did that. It's just going to have a lot more clarity, and it's just going to look a lot better. So the next biggest difference I would say about this phone is the bottom. If you look at the bottom, you'll notice that this is quite a bit different. Obviously, they reconstructed the design of this. For one, you'll notice that the headphone jack is on the bottom now, which I thought was pretty cool. Because I have an iPhone 4S. Well, I had an iPhone 4S before this, and it was on the top. And I found that was a little awkward when you're listening to music having it on the top. So I think that's pretty cool. I believe this is the speaker and this is the microphone. I'm not sure, but it would seem that way. And then you'll notice here the lightning connector is a lot smaller than your average 30 pin. So that just goes right in there. If you see, take that out, I can turn it around and put it in there. So it's irreversible, which was pretty cool because the 30 pin, aside from how big it was, you can only put it in one way. With this 30 pin, you're going to have to change out some of your accessories you may have. Those cords don't work. Especially I thought maybe some of the iHome and stuff. I don't know if you can get an adapter for that because it kind of clicks in there and sets in such a way you might not even be able to use that anymore. So that's kind of a bummer, but not a huge deal. Now it also has a new processor, an A6 processor, as opposed to the iPhone 4S, which had an A5 processor. And Apple claims that this processor is 2 times faster than the old A5. Let me just do a quick little test here. Keep in mind, I'm on my Wi-Fi network. I'm not on my 4G, just on Wi-Fi. Let me just go to YouTube. So even on my Wi-Fi, that was pretty quick. Wow, that's real quick, especially compared to my 4S. Let me see how quick a video loads. Everybody knows this video. So you see it's full screen. Well, that's nice. So as you see, it's full screen. See, it takes advantage of that big screen, so you really get a lot more real estate on the screen, and it's going to be a lot, it's a lot more easier to watch than the tiny little screen that iPhone had before. So overall, my opinion on this is go ahead and get it. I think it's a big improvement from the iPhone 4S or iPhone 4, but I think this is a big improvement. I think iOS users have been waiting for the bigger screen and the 4G for quite a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out some more videos. It helps me a lot when you subscribe. Leave me a comment or message me if you want me to do any videos. I also do tech reviews and knife videos. So go check out my channel, subscribe. It really helps a lot. Thanks.